First of all, I'm in no way affiliated with BMW. I'm just a guy that loves BMWs, has done this a couple times. Not my first rodeo. And my experience with BMW Select is that BMW loves to make dreams come true. Yeah, I said it. BMW loves to make dreams come true. And what the dealer likes to do is oftentimes makes those dreams into nightmares using BMW programs that are in place. I want to talk about BMW Select Financing. You might have noticed the Select option the last time that you were negotiating working figures with BMW dealership. They have an option called Select Financing. It's like a really fancy term for what I'm going to be describing next. This fancy term that I'm referring to, BMW Select, is actually, it's a really good program and has helped out a few people that I know personally get into their dream cars. If you're trying to compare BMW Select Financing with BMW leasing, if you can, always stick with leasing. Now, if the payment is too high on the lease, or let's say you might be rolling in a ton of negative equity and you're considering BMW Select, this video is worthwhile to watch because I'm gonna be talking about how BMW Select works so that you completely understand what you're actually doing and what you're getting yourself into so that you can make an informed decision about it. Now take for example your regular lease, your traditional lease with BMW, where you're leasing out the car for 3 years, say, and you're gonna go and drop off the car at the dealership at the end of your lease, and all you're gonna be responsible for is if you damage the car to repair the damage or anything like that, or pay for the damage if you put on more miles than you were contracted for, and your disposition fee on the lease. And that's sort of your typical closed-ended lease. With BMW Select, imagine a regular lease. Imagine a 4-year or a 5-year lease. And at the end, you can't drop off the car. What you're responsible for is a big lump sum payment, sort of comparable to a traditional lease where you have your buyout price. You have no option of turning in the car at the end. What you have to do is, you've got this big lump sum purchase price that you're actually responsible for. You have this big lump sum purchase price where you have to either buy the car at the end, refinance the car at the end, or figure out exactly what your car is worth, trade it in, and hope that there's no negative balance, or in this case, what dealers like to say, negative equity, when you're at the end of your BMW Select finance term. When I said earlier that BMW likes to make dreams come true and dealers like to make those dreams into nightmares, the reason why I say that is that BMW Select Financing is so flexible. BMW Select will sometimes offer 0.9% APR for that term to the dealer, only for the dealer to mark it up to like 3.9%. They could turn basically, like, let's say, for example, on an X5, like a $75,000 X5, they could turn what would be like a $750 BMW Select payment, a finance payment, they could turn it into like a $1,000 Select finance payment just by adjusting what they buy the interest rate for. Now, BMW Select offers 4 or 5 year Select financing terms, depending on which program is better, because what they do is, just like a lease, they have their residuals for 4 years and 5 years, and what you're doing is calculating what depreciation you're going to be paying for the 4 years or 5 years, what your buyout price is, and you're only paying payments on the depreciation for the 4 or 5 years plus interest, and you've got your buyout price at the end with no option of turning in your car. In certain circumstances, leasing may actually be better than doing a Select finance. However, Select financing, when you're trying to do, like, I don't know, an $80,000 or $100,000 BMW, Select financing actually may make everything just work and look a lot better. However, if you're a high mileage driver, or if you're prone to accidents, you could find yourself in a bit of trouble at the end of the 4 or 5 years, because, put it this way, if the car isn't in mint condition, if it's got an accident report, you put on a ton of miles, that all counts against the resale value of the car, which you're hoping to keep very high when you're about to approach the end of your select financing term, so that you can sort of clear the balance on your loan at your balloon payment. You can sort of get somewhere close to it. Chances are, if you're not putting a ton of money down on this select financing or not making extra payments on your loan, chances are that you're going to be upside down on this loan. And that's not to say that you wouldn't be upside down on a traditional financing term, just like a regular 60-month financing term. Chances are, if you didn't put enough money down, you would probably be upside down on a regular term. However, it's almost a guarantee that you're going to be upside down on a BMW Select if you're not cautious and you're not looking out for the interest rate. How BMW Select stacks up against other credit unions. So some credit unions offer a same program called a payment saver finance term, which basically does the same thing. It takes a pre-calculated residual amount for the car that you're looking at, and you're just paying for the depreciation, and you're responsible for a balloon payment at the end. However, the only variation in between a credit union's payment saver term and BMW Select's program is the interest rate. The most ideal situation is if you're a part of a credit union, or you can find yourself on their website and join. What you want to do is figure out exactly what that credit union is offering you on the same terms, what sort of interest rate and what their monthly payment is looking like. Take that information, take it to your BMW dealership, just to guarantee that they're not going to try to hike up your interest rate on the BMW Select term. Because BMW likes to give the dealership greater flexibility when calculating a Select term, they're oftentimes finding themselves marking up interest rates from the very lowest that BMW offers, to a maximum potential. This Select financing term is a big moneymaker for BMW dealerships, because it's very, very hard for somebody that is calculating a Select finance term to see exactly how the interest unfolds, the amortization, how it unfolds in this term over 4 or 5 years. What you want to do is shop around to different credit unions and see what their payment saver programs look like on the car that you're looking for. Take that information and take it to BMW. It may not always be a situation where that dealership will match the rate. However, you'll have a greater peace of mind knowing that the program that you're looking to be a part of, you're taking advantage of the market's lowest possible rate and term as far as residual, so that you can make the best decision possible when purchasing this car that you're looking at. I do want to commend BMW on the program that it offers. However, I cannot say that I can commend BMW dealerships on how they choose to help their customers with this program. You definitely got to be cognizant about what your dealership is doing when they take BMW's program and structuring it around your needs. So definitely look out for that. I hope this video helps. If it did help and you'd like to see more videos just like this, please hit the subscribe button. If you're seeing this on Facebook, like it, maybe share it if I'm lucky. And if you're seeing this on Instagram, feel free to just double tap the heck out of your screen. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.